content.
That's what I'm saying. Content creators.
No, I'm talking about like YouTube, bro. Not like games.
Oh, see now you skipped the step. You skipped the step.
Yeah. I'm on a whole nother level. You still taking the elevator up.
Okay, I wouldn't say you're on a whole nother level. I say you're in a different room.
I'm asleep.
I'm gonna help you guys.
I'm on a whole nother level.
I'm gonna bring us away from this developer nonsense because y'all are killing me with this. I'm gonna bring you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell everybody why this is the best fucking game coming out this year, and this is the best fucking beta that they've ever made, and I love the shit out of this thing.
Casual.
I'm 100 hours in on Division on PC. Casual.
Sound drunk as fuck, bro. But go ahead.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's talk about the mechanics. Because you already knew I was going to talk about the mechanics. I got guns in my arsenal. We're going to look at the guns. We're going to look at the talents. And I'm going to tell you about them while Poncho walks his dead ass over here so we can get in this door. You already heard about the LMGs because Jazamian was talking them. Hipfire? That's bullshit. It ain't about the LMGs. It's about, if you're going to be hipfire with just about anything is pretty good right now, but you should be talking about SMGs and ARs. You know why? I'll tell you why. It's rhetorical, Mr. Meme. I didn't want to hear that shit. Let me tell you. It's because when you're on cover or off cover, you do not get stability or accuracy bonuses. You get neither. The shit is the same. As it turns out, that reticule does not change at all. On, off. Same shit. What it implies.
That's beta, though, no?
Not beta. As I will demonstrate with my LMG, the MG5, I am on cover. Look how small it is. Off cover gets a little bigger. On cover, a little smaller, bigger. Off cover. It's actually a situation where implying that you will, in fact, be flanking, maneuvering, getting around motherfuckers with your SMGs, with your assault rifles. You are running at them. Get at them. Get in their butts. Get in there. Shove it in there. Ambush. You remember the ability Ambusher? Flank somebody's ass.
I have a question for you, P2. Because you're going in right now, and I agree with every point you just made.
Yes.
Come outside real quick.
But please answer this.
Yes.
I can't get in. Come outside real quick.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything we were talking about?
I'm going to explain these mechanics because it's going to imply how you play this game, because you guys keep playing the game wrong and then complaining that the game is bad, but you're bad at the game.
You're right about that. You're right.
Let my guy P2 talk, man.
You're fucking playing the game. You're blaming the game for being bad when you are the one who is bad at the game.
Let me start recording this shit. Hold up.
He's already
recording.
recording.
Wait, we gotta repeat that.
Look.
I want to record it because I'm gonna post it.
All right. So there's a ton of mechanics in this game that didn't exist previously. Okay? And the issue being that if you're going to be new to a game, you have to take it from being a noob. We're all noobs here. We're only going to be 5 to 7 days. However long the beta is, no one's going to be an expert. This is a brand new game. Approach it that way. Learn about it. This is
concur.
I think we can all agree here. This is not the Division 1. It's not. And every time we keep going at it and approaching it and critiquing it as if it was, it's doing an injustice to ourselves and an injustice to the game that was made. It's a mistake. Like,
You got a point, bro.
we were getting upset at the rope cut, right? I mean, this is where everyone was...
That's where it started, yeah.
That's where it started. The rope cut thing, it wasn't working the way we remembered it. I mean, it's surprising that it doesn't work the way we remember it, but should it surprise us? I think it's interesting that we're getting upset over a mechanic that we shouldn't be guaranteed to have work the same in the first place. Especially because we have all these other mechanics that have already been changed. Like, how many thousands of changes we've already witnessed? I can see the grenades being thrown. That grenade had a target on it. I can target the grenades now. Like, there's such a vast, entirely huge difference between this game and the previous game. There may as well be entirely different games. And we just need to accept that. And just move on. Like, just chill.
One reason it's the same is just because branding.
And they have to keep it that way strictly because it was intended that they keep the first game as long as they could. Realize that, well, the sequel's going to be a different city. I don't think we should discredit the first game either. I think, especially, I mean, I'm a crazy person, but they have that hub at the beginning, right? I'm still of the opinion that we're not done with New York, but you may as well skip that. You don't have to listen to me on that. But look at the hipfire. Jazamian already discovered this hipfire with the LMGs, but that is not the only. That is just the tip of the iceberg. Let me get out SMG, MP7. Everybody hates the MP7. Why do you hate the MP7?
I like the MP7.
You like the MP7? You should like the MP7, because you should be hip-firing with that motherfucker. You know why? Because you're a mobile fuck. You're mobile as shit with this thing. Why are you scoping with an MP7 in the first place? Because the other game taught you to, right? You're supposed to scope. You're supposed to aim for... No, fuck that shit. You are running in. You're just spinning on people. You're getting within that... You're baiting melees. Mechanics are entirely different. Yeah, you need covers to put on the armor or whatever, but you're flanking.
I have a question.
Go for it.
With the mechanics that you just mentioned. Not about being okay with it. I don't care about anybody being okay with it. We're obviously past that right now.
It's up to you.
But
yeah.
My question is, with that mechanic, you don't think any of it needs to be changed as far as armor? Because I've been trying to get this understanding behind it. As far as armor goes, moving while changing your armor, is that not something that should be allowed?
No.
No.
The med kit's a full heal, right? Medkit is a full heal of your armor.
The armor is a full heal, you mean? There's only armor. There's no medkits.
That's what they call it. They call it a medkit. It's an armor switch, right? It's a full heal of your armor. That's huge.
Yeah.
That is a huge heal. The only other heal you have is a hot, and it's a skill, and it's over time, and it takes a while.
And it's also armor. It's also armor.
It's also just armor.
Yeah, there's no health regen or nothing like that, which is good.
Health regen's out of combat. You have to finish combat.
Yes, exactly.
So you can either disengage, or you can finish the fight. You got two choices, right?
Well, there's no choice there. There's no such thing as disengaging against
a rogue.
Yeah, there is.
Have you not watched us run people across the whole dark zone? Come on, man.
Against who? Against who? Wait, against what? Against NPCs?
Everybody.
I am a professional runner. Have you seen me run?
You can definitely get from people.
I could be in the Olympics for the division. Are you kidding me? Yo, I have been asked to be sponsored by any number of shoe companies. Excuse me.
The reason people don't want to disengage because they have pride. When you lose that, you can truly play the game.
Get away from your disgusting amounts of dignity and respect. That only slows you down in the dark zone. That's why I'm so fast.
So you don't care about nobody.
No dignity, no respect. It weighs you down.
So you just proved to me that you're a bad teammate.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm the worst.
Okay, let me tell you something. You don't know about
keeping it real though.
I am the worst teammate you've ever run into.
But see, then that defeats the purpose of a four squad.
No.
That defeats the purpose of
Do
a
you
lot.
not remember Ryan or whatever the fuck that guy's name was?
Who?
In the trailer.
Do you remember him?
I didn't hear what you asked.
Agent
I heard it was
Ryan. Agent Ryan in the first DZ trailer.
Yeah.
He was a bad teammate.
Bad teammate.
Oh, the one
He
that
killed
the one
his
that I
whole
made,
team.
that video. Yeah.
Who do you think that character is based off of?
P2.
Exactly.
That's me. I'm that guy.
P2H, before you met P2H, you've only known him as a good teammate. He used to be the type of person that would leave group.
Listen, hold on. I got players on my ass. Can my teammates help me out there?
What do you mean?
No.
What are you talking about?
Why do you have players on your ass? Because you're not with your team.
I'm running away.
You're not
I'm
a good teammate.
you guys. I'm bringing them to you guys.
We're fighting NPCs. I'm PvEing right now. Leave that.
I'm farming because I'm a
God.
farmer. Don't you know I'm a casual farmer now?
I'm fighting an archer for some reason.
Yeah, you can't run away. I'm trying to disengage.
Oh yeah,
like you guys just
they're
said.
getting the building. They're coming. Yeah,
like
there's
you guys just
players. There's
I'm
definitely
trying to
players on him.
disengage, and I can't disengage. Look at this. No
Hey,
disengagement.
There's
I feel like
players
it's
in there.
disengaged.
They're coming in, Ponch. There's players. They murdered Mr.
From
Mean.
which? Give me a direction. Give me something.
From the north. Northern stairwell.
Shit.
Now I know.
Now I'm on the north side.
Yeah,
Back
I don't,
random game.
I'm trying to figure out where the stairs are in here.
FYI, chat. This is just division mechanics talk here with P2H, Ponch, and your boy Mr. Me.
Yeah, come out this way, Ponch.
And side of example with a cherry on top named Young Swizzy.
Shit, example that, bro. He was there.
Oh, he left.
Come out this way.
Doesn't even say goodbye.
No, I'm telling you, it's this mechanically, this game is so much different. There's so many little subtleties in here as well. Just so much flavor, and people just want to talk about the main things that irk them that are different. You know, it's wild to me. It's wild when you could purse out all this extra flavor that makes this so much better in all these other departments, and I just don't get it. You want to get hung up on all this nonsense. Yeah, go for it.
I like there's legitimate fear in this game again.
You can
Nobody
die.
fears Invincible. Like nobody fears Invincible. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to walk
I agree with
around
that.
because you know there is like you're gonna die super quick. You have to walk around with your head on a swivel, which is how
Alright.
how you should feel.
Where the
I have a
nomads
question.
at? Ain't a
Again.
single fuck nomad out here.
There's another issue I have. Now, everybody was claiming that, oh, you should make this real. I rather realism. The
No.
time that it takes.
Okay,
hold on.
we
The
can't-
time. That's not my question. That's not
Yeah,
my question.
answer question.
My
Go
question.
ahead.
My question is, the time that it takes for you. Have you ever tried to throw a grenade and counted the seconds, and then you compare it to Division 1? How long the grenade takes to actually
I've never done
actually have to like bring the grenade out?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried that shit?
The prep
Do
it
you
and
know
the
how
throw it.
long that takes? And then have you ever tried the point where reloading also and switching
ever-
weapons?
Have you ever
How
thrown
long
a
it
grenade
takes?
in real life?
How long it takes?
Yeah.
What I'm asking you is, doesn't that take the realism that everybody claims they want? Doesn't that take away from it actually being a fucking game?
Is that what they want, though? Is that what they're claiming? Is that what everyone's saying?
That's
The thing
everybody's
is-
counter argument. I'd rather play
No.
real games or
See-
something realistic. I say go play paintball. I say go play airsoft. Go play
No.
things that.
I don't think
See, I
that's...
think you're getting caught up on if there's this thing, then it has to all be
Right?
that. I don't think time to kill relates to realism.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
That's not complete. That's those are two complete
If
different
anything,
things.
time to kill is the PvP player's plight.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
think
thing they
time to
changed
kill
for
only
you
Time to kill is too
guys.
short, or you think time to kill is too long?
No, they
I mean-
changed it so short for you guys. Everybody was
Yeah.
complaining
Wait,
so
are
much.
you not a PvPer?
Apparently. I've been told so many times, are you kidding me? I'm a farmer. I'm Farmer
Okay,
John.
no,
I call
See,
you
the thing
a
is, there's multiple ways to play PvP in the Division 1, And the way everybody likes to do Duelist Kingdom, try hard, get level 5 manhunt, and don't ever kill, don't ever turn some shit in, that's not the PvP we like to play. Now, do we constantly play PvP? Yes, we do. But it's not the classical PvP mentality. So when you're talking to us, like it comes from a PvP with a purpose in PvE.
The thing that I am is a DZ denizen. I PvP for PvE. The PvP is informed by the PvP. If I don't have an objective, the PvP doesn't make sense, right? If I'm not robbing you for your stuff, then why am I fighting you?
You should be playing skirmish then.
Yeah, I can skirmish all day. I can go do.
I don't play skirmish. You're right. I agree with you.
Like if I want to PvP for PvP's sake, there's modes for that. I don't want to, because that's why the normalized Dark Zone doesn't make sense to me, because there's already game modes like that.
See, like I don't like that. I don't like normalized Dark Zone. I don't like everything about the fucking game, but I understand it's in the game.
They did it because there were PvP players who wanted fair PvP in the Dark Zone. Because they wanted a skill fight. You're saying that PvE players did this, but it was PvP players who wanted it. They wanted the normalization.
PvE players care more about their builds than PvP players do.
They wanted skills. They wanted it to be a skill-based game.
No.
Absolutely.
Yes way.
The normalization is because people wanted the Alpha Bridge people from 1.3 wanted a skill-based DZ. Where it's,
you wanna know how?
you guys wanted this DZ where it was based on skill. If I got the 1-up and I won the fight, it was because it was me that did it, not the gear set. I did it. It was me. And that's why they normalized this shit. Those are the PvP Dark Zones.
I personally...
And it's silly. They did it for you guys. You can blame the farmers all you want. It wasn't them.
Alright, so you don't think a turret at the door...
That's for all DZs.
Rogue 2.0...
That's all DZs.
That's nothing new either. That turret at the door shit is taken from any MMO. That's the same thing.
I think what the PvPers wanted was friendly fire back. So that was something that we brought back to this game.
They say they do, but they don't.
They don't. Are you kidding me?
They don't. They say they do, they don't.
I don't know.
No, because guess what? How does every PvP player in the Dark Zone currently like to PvP?
What do they do? Look at this. This is what they do. They get in a fucking circle and they
stand right here and they go duel.
I'm dueling.
Now, if I can just shoot you whenever the fuck I want, that's not fair.
Yeah, that's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair,
so
Mr. Meme.
2.0
I could walk up to you in 1.0 and you're dueling and I two-hit you with my fucking
That's fair.
my
that's
shotgun
fair. You in the
build?
Dark Zone, you should get shot right away. I shouldn't warn you.
Exactly.
Right.
But
that's not fair to duelists, though.
That's not what the PvP Duelist Kingdom community wanted.
That's not what they wanted, Mr. Meme.
What community are you talking about? Because the
Duelist Kingdom, the PvPers.
We just want to kill. We just want to kill. Team, I don't know. Listen, my audience doesn't care about 1v1s. Most of my audience never even comes to my chat talk about 1v1s. We talk about group play and we talk about builds that fucking can help your group win.
I don't know. The 1v1s, the 1vs, the PvPers.
I don't know about those. You can say your audience, but I'm telling you right now.
I'm telling you.
Hey, don't talk shit about my audience now.
I'm not talking shit about your audience.
Talking about 1vs.
You thought I was talking shit because I said the word your audience.
Not
what
talking
I'm
about.
saying is the audience is the entire community of people, and the general consensus of the players that were in the Dark Zone that spoke the loudest were the try-hard PvP players who were tired of getting ganked. That's what it was.
I disagree.
Who's camping the checkpoints though,
A lot of PvPers that stream are the only ones that complain as far as like publicly.
No.
Listen. On Reddit, on Reddit,
Okay.
only people that fucking complain are PvEers. They complain about certain things getting done, and
But do you-
has actually answered to them. I did a fucking study because everybody kept asking me, why are we getting our shit done? Because one, I never report shit to the dev until I met P2. That's one thing. So
Gotcha.
when I started meeting like certain people and like, all right, report it to the dev. How do you report it to the dev? Go to Twitter, send them a link, or go to Reddit and post it. Try to post it on there. And when I did that, that's when I started getting certain shit done.
I'll tell you something though. I'll tell you something.
For the record, I wanted friendly fire back. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me
And
tell
he's
you
a
something.
I think a lot of people did.
No, I did too. I
and
told you since day one I wanted that. But let me tell you something. When did you meet P2?
And on PC.
Exactly.
Right?
Now, who goes on Reddit?
Shit, I don't.
Say again?
PC players, right?
Exactly. Now,
And there's a lot more PvE players because we run into the same fucking guys on PvP. So I'm trying to understand your point. Because I know
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying
Reddit.
is, you got onto the whole Reddit train once you got onto the PC.
Yeah, but I was the very few of PvPers talking to people the devs on Reddit. There's nobody that fucking complains on PvP.
I'm not
Except
there yet. I'm not done with my point yet.
Go ahead.
What do PC players have in common? A lot of them play other video games on PC. What are some of the most popular video games on PC? MMOs,
honestly,
farming, all that, which in turn comes with PvE mentality, right? Now you got PvE mentality players, not PvE mentality players in the division. PvE, just their way of life, the games they play are PvE based on the division. P2H was killed. Good. Fuck you.
They're killing each other as well.
So the PvP players on PC that you have are at their core, most of them, I would gander, are PvE players in other games. That's why you have this weird it should be fair type thing. But in realistically, like this game, the way it was pitched, the way that's a player.
Yeah, there's players
the way
there.
it was
They're
made.
rogue.
Hang on, I'm gonna try to actually kill these people. Hold on. Oh, this is everybody.
Hold on a second. Let me see what my damage outputs are. Drone. Marksman. Oh, marksman.
Oh, I'm dead.
Hey, stop playing like the other game, Punch. You better chill. You better back up.
I was, and I died. I'm mad at this game. This game is trash.
This game is trash. I played it the other way.
Hey.
I played the game like I was playing
even you can't deny it, just a little bit.
No. I see. The thing is, I see the error of my ways, and I realize I'm still playing the game like I'm playing Division 1 because I am playing Division 1 currently. But I should not have been that close. I should have not been right up on their ass where they could have killed me like that. That's the problem.
Nobody wants to go rogue unless grouped up. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm gonna put a snipe on. That's it. That's all we need.
But yeah, PvE players care a lot more about their builds than PvP players do, by nature.
I think once we get past the gap of confusion on this game, you're gonna realize, you all are gonna realize that it's so simplistic. It's the simplest game
I never
ever.
said it was complex.
I'm just saying, as far as like, you know how we don't know things. Yeah, you'll the things like you gotta cut the rope at the right time.
I'm actually liking this debate.
You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is, once you get good at the game, you'll like the game a lot better.
I mean, that's with any game, really.
Yeah. I don't know who's shooting me right now.
There's a fella that's out there with the squad.
I got him. Thai TV.
I think I'm running VR right now.
It's a Thai TV. I'm with some NPCs.
I downed this guy. I downed one.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who these NPCs are going after. I'm gonna help them.
Okay, this is fair.
Oh,
maybe the NPCs got you.
See, you led me right to him. What the fuck are we doing here?
I downed him and he started picking him up. NPCs weren't hitting him as hard as they hit me. You know.
Maybe you had aggro.
Excuses, right?
Yeah,
I think I downed one. I might have.
You died within 10
everybody's
meters of an
counter-argument.
opponent.
Stop
You were
crying.
aiming down
I
sight
think
out
I
of
downed
cover
one. I
in
might
front
have.
of two other players.
There
and
is
you
no
died.
healing. There is no such thing as healing. All there is armor plates. That's it. There's no such thing as healing. All you gotta do is change your armor plate. That's all it is.
Come on, you
Yeah,
gotta start
Who are they
complaining.
shooting at?
Let me stop complaining though. We don't want simplicity to be a part of this
Who
game
are
anymore.
they shooting at? I wanna shoot.
I swear
Why
this will be
you-
the easiest game to understand.
When did you get on simplicity? Any game's easy once you play it for more than a weekend.
Yeah, I mean,
Who are you shooting at?
understanding this game is really simple. And to know that there's no skill gap is to know that everybody could die, like you said.
No, you can't say there's no skill gap. You can't say that
How
because
do
you've only
you-
played the game for a weekend.
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
a
say there's no
week.
skill gap.
Yeah, that's another
isn't.
thing. I don't know about that.
No, you can't say that because there's not a skill gap
I
right
didn't
now
want to play
because
for a
everyone's
week.
just playing
I
the
played
game.
the alpha.
Okay, you played the alpha for what, like a week?
Yeah,
Come on now.
That's 2 weeks.
I
That's
agree,
2 weeks.
Wild.
Come
I
on
wish I would
now.
have seen the skills. But they did it on purpose. What they did was they showed you different active abilities. They didn't show you the real new stuff.
Yeah, I want to see end game. I want to see end game. Then I can make my. You're right. Don't judge until the game is out. I get you.
What you have to do is you have to wait for that skill gap to appear. Right now there is no skill gap because
Which
everybody's
means
on the same
meta.
level.
Meta. You mean meta?
No.
No, skill
Yeah,
gap.
We've never, me and P2H have never played meta, and there's been a skill gap regardless. That has nothing to do. You can play meta or you cannot play meta. It doesn't mean you're a skilled player.
If you tried the meta, you would know there's a skill gap on a meta.
There's not a meta in this game yet, though.
If a striker build like let's go back to the basics, like what we know. I'm not gonna talk about this game because I don't know the names.
If there's a
If a
broken
striker
meta,
build-
then sure, I guess.
Okay, but that's a meta. Meta is something everybody uses, regardless if it's broken or fixed. It doesn't
No,
matter.
no. Those are two different things because right now there's a meta and it's not broken.
There's a supply drop here, by the way, guys.
Yeah, Ponch
Just
is
wanna-
one running up on us. I'm trying to figure out which side he's on.
I'm pulling back to me.
Yeah, I want
Is
to
it
go
a
to the
player
supply
or
drop
is it-
real
It's a
quick, or
player.
is it
It's a player. He's
Okay.
right in front of me.
Alright, I
It's
got
this
my
ex-polo
snipe.
guy.
I downed these guys twice.
I'm throwing a grenade on his location. He's jumped up. I'm gonna hit him once. He got a seeker on him.
is.
I'm
I
pushing
got a
up.
seeker on him as well.
I'm gonna push into him and I'm gonna hip fire.
He's down. He's down.
Oh, is he down?
Yeah, I
I'm
killed him.
sending my
Oh,
drone.
there's another one on him. I'm hip firing.
I got him.
His friend's down. TV's
Another one.
still
There's
up.
another one. There's
TV's
another
still
one
up.
to the left, to the south
Yep.
of you.
You heal up. Put your armor
Nope, nope, I don't have time.
in. You do have time. Get behind cover. Mechanics, baby.
I can't.
You're getting shot by a turret. dude.
I know.
I'm gonna
There we
heal
go.
you. Hold on. Stay there.
I
Stay
got
there.
it. I got it.
Nah, I'm gonna heal you still.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
He ran in front of me. I'm running at him right now.
Don't
Man,
run
Mr.
at him.
Meme said,
'Cause
I'm
you
running
have
at him.
nothing to back you up. G.
That's fine.
Got you.
He's got nothing to back him up either. I see him. Chasing him down. He's got something on his back.
What you say, young?
Mr. Meme said, I ain't this, man. I'm gonna heal you.
Listen, I'm just saying.
They
I thought
man.
there was no healing in the game.
Dude, there's only 3 skills available.
Healing your
Quit
armor.
saying
I meant to
it's
finish my. I meant to finish
basic.
my.
You guys don't know shit about this game, and you guys keep saying it's
you
basic.
just countered your own argument, Mr. Me.
Huh? No, I meant to finish my sentence.
There's one in front
Healing
of
his
me.
armor. Fixing your armor, because it's not healing, it's fixing.
2 in front of me.
Yeah, but look, his
Here,
health bar is
one right up
full
in
now.
front of me. Hip
What is he
firing.
doing, running at us like that?
Down.
He's dead. He's playing a Division 1 still.
He's
Other than
dead. You'll
Yes,
be
but-
dead.
You know what? You guys have counter-argumented me, made me feel like there's something to be learned here, even though you
Yeah,
made a
gotta play
bunch
the
of
game.
no sense, nonsense type of.
that. I can talk myself into a corner, my dude. You
I'll
still
talk
don't
myself
have
into the
argument.
bag and then out of
here-
it too.
Here's
This
the
guy's
thing.
coming.
Here's the
This guy's
thing.
coming.
Yeah,
right here.
he's not rogue.
He's not rogue.
Oh, he's not rogue. I thought we were rogue. Fuck, we
No.
weren't rogue this whole time.
No, that dude was rogue the whole time.
Sorry, kid.
Come on now.
They're trying
So
not to
I'm
get.
going to learn this game and be better than every motherfucker. That is the motivation.
Fucking
It's
prove it.
motivating me. Thank you.
One-shot
you got
pistols.
something else, you-
Hey, those were called sawn-off builds, and they were Lone Star based. I ran one. It was called Boom Tube, and it could shoot 12 times in a fucking row. Go look
I'm
it
never
up.
going rogue again.
That was 1.6, I think.
Oh, you're saying
That's
that-
why they. That's why they fucking
Yeah.
nerfed the shit out of the ballistic shield
Exactly,
skill in Division 1. It was me. You can blame me
You
for
heard
it.
it.
You're
saying
welcome.
About the road police?
Yes, sir. That is the skill.
Or road police?
Kill before you killed. Yep. I'm gonna use the turns to my advantage. I'm gonna use everything to my advantage.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, and that's the other
That's
thing
what
too,
this
is we're
game
not
is going to
specialized
be.
right now. We only have frag grenades. You don't have the incendiaries. You don't have the distorts. You don't have the flashbangs.
But I have a question for you with that. Don't when you play this game or any other game for that matter, can't you tell, like, you know, let's say this game, because I don't want to say any other game because not any other game is like this. But can't you tell that
You're
besides
welcome,
besides Wildlands,
yes.
let me finish my statement because
Go for
Ponch is ready to. Anyways, besides Wildlands, in my opinion,
Yes.
so any other game, right? So if you play this game and you hit an NPC,
Yes.
don't you know how strong your build is by hitting the NPC? Because that's how I know
That's not a
when
player.
I usually do my build.
That's not a player. No.
That's how I do my build. I'm not saying the same exact damage. I'm talking about damage in general. How hard you hit an NPC is how hard your. When I found out my alpha bridge was a fucking beast, the one that I made, that was He said, "Where you going, bro?" The one that I made.
The one where you made a montage of you killing me when I was in my menu. That one.
No. I never had you on my mind. Put you on one.
Come on now.
Never had
There,
you.
Come
there
on
was
now. I've
one
seen the
video where you
I've
had
seen
like.
the video. You killed me about 3 times in a
I
video
need a
where
link.
I was trying to get Joker into my group.
I
And
need
you
a link.
killed me on my dead eye behind cover multiple
need a link
He
of
times.
said,
this.
he said he need a
There,
link.
there was
I
one
need a link of
video
this.
you had a
I don't remember.
montage of
I
just
don't
killing
remember.
And
You
you
gotta
were
lie,
like,
cheat,
look
and
how much this shit
lie, cheat, and
melts. And I'm
steal.
like,
See,
come
I'm
on.
learning. See, I'm learning. Lie, cheat, steal. I don't know what.
Come
I know
on,
fucking
man. You made a
have no
build video
fucking
based
clue
off
what you're
killing
talking
me in my menu.
Somebody get this man a link. Somebody get him a link, man.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna get him a link.
I need a link,
It was one of those fucking alpha bridge builds.
And watch the video while you're done. Before you're done, alright? Just watch the whole
I'll
video.
watch it. I'll show
I
you.
Make sure
gave it a
you-
thumbs
I'll-
up.
I'll watch
I
it.
favorited it.
We'll watch it live. I'll show you. I'll fucking.
But no,
I'll favorite it too.
but no. Listen,
Yeah, you
that
think
wasn't the
you
only
slick.
alpha bridge I made though.
You slick.
The alpha bridge,
I watch that shit every other day.
the alpha bridge that I made with the SMG, the one with the SMG, where I think it was me, P2, somebody else, and I forgot the other 2 guys. I think it might have been
P2.
Joker.
Oh my god, I
Melted.
did it. I did it again. I ran out in the open.
But that alpha bridge build, right? I forgot what the point was. Damn,
You were
guys-
saying something about your builds are good because you hit hard against an NPC.
Oh yeah. So when I downed the NPC, when I saw how quickly I melted that NPC,
Correct.
I then knew my build was good because that was the intro of the build. That's the build that had like 30,000 views.
Necessarily.
But in my listen, that's what I'm trying to say. In my experience, that's exactly what the case always is. So when I made that reaction on that was a natural reaction. When I usually
Right.
post my reaction, I post natural reaction. So when I saw it hit the NPC, I was like this is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm seeing 80K to the body. I'm
Admittedly.
seeing like high numbers. So when I hit a
Admittedly, Alpha
player,
does crazy, yeah.
when I hit player, I saw the same thing, same exact results. He just melted. So I knew it was a good build because I hit the NPC. I would never made that reaction when I hit the NPC
Right.
if I didn't know it was a good build. Is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
So I do know my builds are hitting hard or whatever the case may be when it comes to NPC.
The only thing
Well,
I'm
you
gonna.
also got the
Go ahead. Go ahead.
you also got the fire range down there at the base of Op too. Though, you know what I'm saying? To test the
Yeah.
What up,
test
Amy?
some numbers and too.
Yeah, but sometimes the numbers don't really show as far as
Okay.
like knowing how hard you're gonna hit the NPCs or whatever the case.
You
may
wanna
be.
know how I tell how good my builds are?
How?
Against other
When
players.
I'm in a full group of players and I'm supporting a full group of players and the players are doing work and everybody's killing other players.
Yeah,
Because
when everything's working.
Most of my builds are all support builds. When my most OP build was my tactician build in 1.6 and 1.7, and my Firecrest build in 1.6 and 1.7. Those were my OP builds, and they did not. Me shooting anybody didn't do a damn thing.
Player down here.
But when my heals and my damage reduction and my buffs, those were melting everybody because you stack that on top of what everybody else is doing. You can make any average ass DPS build
Two
crazy
pistols.
if you got the right support build behind it. And see, that's another thing where you're getting caught up on DPS, and the division itself is not a just pure DPS build. Is this dude on the ground? Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Why are you on a truck? Get off the truck,
Oh,
man. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, saved him. Dead.
It was by mistake.
Dead.
Thank you for the
How
save.
did I kill him? Because I was behind cover playing the Division
Behind
2.
cover.
Playing the Division 2 by Tom Clancy.
Now, if I can kill players in Division 2, what's that say?
Hey, you're good?
No, I'm trash.
Man, Marco Style
need to
hasn't
get
played
better
the
at the
Division
game.
1 in months.
Yeah,
I take his opinion on Division 2. Get out of here.
You kill him?
Man, you guys are about to make me renounce everything. Renounce knowing Marco, renounce everything.
You were
Good
getting
job,
me.
GG.
You were about to make me rant the way you were talking. I was about to go in, and now you're on my stream. You're about to get an earful, buddy.
Who, me?
You're about to hear the truth. Nothing
me?
but
Oh, I
the
wanna
truth,
hear.
Mr. Me.
Don't talk shit about Marco, man.
Don't
hey,
talk shit about Marco.
Don't talk shit about
Why not?
Marco. What has
I
he
can't
Don't
done?
talk shit about Marco.
I drew the line there.
Look, I love
I'm
Marco
being
for his
sarcastic. I'm being
analysis.
sarcastic, guys.
I love his
I can't.
analysis.
Oh, you got suicide bombers chasing
about
after
to
you,
say
blowing
Marco.
up, and this player.
I love it.
Oh, fuck.
Well, look.
Marco a lane.
Let me take that comment at face value, even though it was sarcastic. I
I'm
like
dead.
his analysis, but let's be real about most of those people
Call
that
for
were
help,
there.
H.
That,
Call
like
for
they hadn't played
I'm
for
calling for
months,
help.
and then they're all about to talk some shit about the division. Like, dudes, I get it, and they talk about shit. They talk shit about it 3 days into the fucking beta, when the first day you were getting dropped every 5 seconds, and they had to patch that out, and you finally get to play the game, and then you're gonna ooh. You know what really
Tell 'em,
grinds my
P2H.
gears?
No, the
Mother-
fact. What grinds your gears? Talk to me, Pizzo.
Look, every beta is gonna have its issues, and then on top of that, you already know how they run their shit around here. The fucking first year didn't work right on the Division 1, and you're expecting the beta to roll out right. Motherfucker, play the game, learn the game, and don't take it from these schmucks who hadn't been playing the fucking Division for the past year.
I never do. I make my own analogy.
But a lot of people did. A lot of people did.
Well, he has more viewers than.
Yeah, they have a lot of viewers, and they still do.
Yeah,
Motherfucker
but he
took a
only has viewers.
vacation because his fucking strikers stopped working. He's a support player. They brought back support, and he didn't want to be a support anymore. His strikers stopped working. He couldn't be a DPS and have a bunch of fucking viewers watch him solo stomp people on a fucking striker at the fucking checkpoint. Fuck that shit.
Get him.
Fuck him, dude. You
Yo.
can't aim without your fucking 30% stability? Surprise!
The game's hard again.
It's a real fucking game.
I think Striker 1.8 with Striker gave everybody this weird outlook on the fucking game.
Steak said a smart thing, Pizzo. You should read that, and you should actually watch the video.
I'm not watching shit. The only opinion that matters is mine.
I've watched Marco's video. I've
The
watched
latest
it.
one.
Yeah. Where he's like, yeah, the PvP isn't fun. I'm not having fun. Cry.
I'm having a blast.
Why do y'all call it cry? I don't get
He's
that.
crying.
Because you do cry.
How?
They-
How?
they-
What is he
title
doing
one of
any
his,
different?
And he's
What-
riding the
what we're
fucking
doing
fence, too.
now? So
I
what is he
think titled
doing
one of
versus
his
what you're
goals
doing
was
right now?
depression or
Complaining
something
about
like
it.
that.
No, I'm complaining.
You're crying about it then.
No, what
He's doing the same
I'm
thing.
passionate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
he's passionate. He's
Gotcha.
passionate.
You're using my own shit against me.
Passionate.
Oh shit, about to go.
We're all passionate.
Oh shit, I'm coming out.
Here's the deal.
Watch it.
Cause
come on.
I've had to sit here
Damn.
and watch
Got to get me killed.
just near
See-
about every other fucking streamer out there drill this fucking game and the devs and everything. And the only other dude who actually agreed with me
Oh,
that streams called me a
Mhm.
liar on Reddit because of my fucking post, which was like Braun or somebody. So
Wait, what happened?
I
What was
made,
the
I
post
made a
about?
shit post on Reddit, and I made it artistic because I was linking your video that had Light Sheet and Steel on it and everything.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
it was something about.
Oh, that's where I get my views from. You got it.
So I made a post that was something
And
along
see,
the lines
look,
of
Mr. Meme. You see how we just died?
Mm-hmm.
And we got killed by the turrets. And guess what I just did?
You fast travel?
I just went north to a different spawn point.
Safe for me
See,
too. I'm about to.
that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
And now I don't
No.
have to deal with those people anymore.
So essentially, like, the people who agree with me don't even like what I do anyways, so it's fine. But I have to sit here and watch everybody just destroy this game before it's even out. It's like hamstring the game before it comes out, hurt the community before it comes out. And it's like,
True.
I want, like, I get it. I'm not a, you know, I sound like a corporate shill when it sounds like that, but it's like, I want people to play the fucking game, surprise. And
He wants to make.
Yeah,
And-
talk your shit, P2.
I'm trying to see the best in a game that is very unique and does the things that it does the best in its genre. Okay? And the problems that people have with it get patched out, like the bugs. And if the mechanics are bad, I have the same argument. No, you're bad at the mechanics. Because
Yeah.
you haven't learned them yet. Because you have a
You know-
fucking week. No one's an expert yet.
You remember
Fuck.
R29?
You remember how I flip people? I have to relearn how to flip people.
So you're mad that people are mad that they're not instantly good at the game.
Because that's why they're mad at it, and they're fucking panning the game
But
outright.
anybody that's not good at something already discredits it, right?
But
I've been
everyone,
discrediting this shit. I've been discrediting this shit before the game came out. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He's
There's
passionate,
difference.
my brother.
you're
He's
allowed to
passionate, my
do
brother.
that. That's the thing is,
I've been
as
scrutinizing the damn thing before it came out.
we're allowed to
Now,
do
that's
that.
'cause my viewers know how I feel about certain shit. It's
See,
just all.
The difference is you can make your feelings known and be mad and disappointed about what the game is because it's not what you envisioned for the Division 2, and that's fine.
And that's
But
fine.
what's not fair though is to say the game is bad or to say the game is terrible or whatever.
Why?
when it's
Why is
just
it not fair? It's a matter of opinion.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's an opinion.
Yeah.
It's an opinion.
All
And
right.
as long as people take that into account when they're having these conversations, that's fine. But
No,
the
I
fact
never
of the
said it
matter
was ever
is-
facts. I never tell my people it's facts. I just say
I'm
my
not
opinion.
saying
okay.
Let me rephrase. I'm not saying you as in the it's the figurative you.
When
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
saying the vous, the French vous, as in the everybody in the fucking world, it seems. Every fucking streamer, every content creator, it seems. The public opinion from content creators 3 days into a fucking beta is that this is dead and over with, this game. That's rough.
But listen. There's always buts, man. You gotta be fair to the people that stuck around. You gotta be fair to the people that you spoiled. You spoiled people. You spoiled people. Period.
Did they stick around though? Marco didn't fucking stick around. Like Butter is maybe one of the few who may have.
Why
Like
would
Butter
they
didn't
cater
stick
to?
around.
Did he
why
not?
Would they cater
Then
to-
he
like
did
Butter
No.
actually, Marco actually stuck around before. Like, what do you mean?
I
What?
think
Butter
like
was
Butter took a
Marco
Like
took a
Butter
fucking
took a
vacation.
sabbatical.
Marco checked out after Striker went away. He
Yeah,
saw
I
that
know that.
Striker. He saw that Striker patch coming, and he checked out.
But Widge is not. Is not. I can't call him not smart enough. He's not the guy that's gonna
He's a
tell
different
you.
type of
Wiz,
streamer.
Wiz is a wild one. He's a wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the
he's
thing
still
is-
trying to make Striker work. That's the
When,
problem.
where
when-
you guys at?
I don't know. I ran over to the blue thing.
Ah shit. That's a journey. I'm coming.
It's hard,
There-
dude.
The thing is, like, a lot of the people that are complaining about it are people that bailed on the game long ago. So why would they make? They saw those. Say what you want. They saw those players and those content creators leave, right? Now look at all the ones that stayed. Other than you, look at what all they're saying. Look at Cray. Look at Jasamian. Look at all them. They're all saying they don't hate the game. But those are also the same players that have been that stuck around, not left
Right.
and came back or whatever. Those are all the players that stuck around. You know, I left the game. I didn't like the game when Alpha came out and when Reclaimer had the fucking firebolt thing. I checked out. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done for like 2 months until they fix it. And then I heard it was fixed. I came back to the game. I've loved it ever since. You know, I've had my issues when Striker was it,
No,
but
I left the game. I left the game, but it was because of work purposes. So I left the game as well. I
Well,
didn't
yeah.
stream for like a year, almost like not a year.
Yeah, I mean, people
Like
left
5
and came,
months.
whatever. But I'm saying like there are certain people that once they took away the thing they liked
Something
about
that
the
they
game,
like. Yeah.
they
Right,
just checked
right.
out and they're like, you know what? I'm not good at this game anymore. It's too difficult for me. I don't care what they're gonna say on camera. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. I don't care what you say. You should not be on a one-player striker build and be able to take on an entire server. You should not be able to do that.
I agree with
know?
that. I think Striker was broken, but you got to be fair to the people that agree. Okay, I don't agree to disagree in certain situations, but I agree with those things, those statements. Striker was not fair. Anybody that says any different is a dickhead. But just like I say, this game right at this very moment is not fair because you're just stripping away what people know.
I
Okay.
think it's fair. What's not
What-
fair about it?
All I'm saying is point blank. We went over that already. Pons. I hope you don't want to go into the conversation like
Nah,
this
it's
again.
okay.
Please, dude.
It's all good.
Please,
It's all
like,
good.
spare me, because
We've-
I've said the reason
We've
why.
all
Terrence at the
disagreed.
fucking door,
We've all already
that-
disagreed on it. It's fine.
Yeah,
can skip
we
it.
disagreed on it, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But what I'm saying is it fair that you strip away a game just like that?
I
Is it
mean,
fair?
it's a different
and
game.
Then call it, but then why call it two?
Because that's how the world works, my guy. That's how
guess.
marketing works. That's how brand works.
Then that's how when Marco and them comes back, that's how the world works as well. That's how you should say it, because that's not fair. That's a double negative right there.
I mean,
come
I'm
I
not
can't get
saying
in
the
this?
thing is, I didn't say that's not how the world works. When they came back, I'm saying I
Who
didn't
did
say
this to
that.
me?
I said when they left. Now you're asking like you're asking
But-
developers. What?
Poncho,
What's
get
up?
over here. Get in this door. You're the reason why we can't get in, I think.
Yeah, but
Yep.
you're telling players not to listen to them. Is what I'm saying. Is
No,
that's
I didn't
not
say
fair
that.
either.
I watch every video Marco puts out. He puts out quality content. He
fucking
puts out
say
shit I enjoy. I learn about stuff from him. But I'm not naive enough to think he is good at the game. Because fact of the matter is, he plays on servers that are trash. He plays against players that are trash.
Of course, and
You see what they
every
are
streamer does
doing,
that.
and they
Every
are
streamer
trash.
fucking does that. Every streamer does that. No
you-
streamer
you-
has put up the best
No,
player
I'm
versus-
not even saying that. I'm saying those servers, those European servers that they play on are trash. Like the way they
yeah.
play the game is
Yeah.
bad.
They
just-
won't
it
come
is
over
what
here.
it
I know.
is.
Yeah, I agree. They won't
You
come
know?
over to the states. That's a
Yeah, and I'm not even I'm not saying just the states. I'm just saying the people who play on those specific servers, like they come across a lot of Russian players and shit like that. I'm not saying Russian players are all bad. I'm not saying that.
No,
I'm
you're saying that, and it's okay to say that.
the meta the meta that they use and what in the concepts and stuff they use just don't work against players that don't play in that environment.
Shit.
You know, but the thing is, people are so afraid of change in this game and adapting when, like, and I'm not saying anything else. Like, I fucking P2 had a goddamn broken ass build that we were marking everybody with between his fucking his
Okay.
2-shot build, 1-shot build at times, and my fucking being able to heal him until against whole servers. Like, it was broken. And they patched the fuck out of it.
My
and we
NBR is
got
broken.
pissed,
I know what you
know?
mean. I know what you mean. Motherfuckers call me Haku.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the
just.
last- yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you watched those fucking videos from back in the day. Like, he was wrecking everybody, and he was invincible on a fucking glass cannon build. You know, that shouldn't ever have been the case, and they patched it, and he fucking evolved, and he adapted, and now he is where he is. Now, what I'm saying
about a
is-
month after lots of tears and
Yeah, he fucking-
like soul
he-
searching.
Yeah, it was rough,
He said
and I was
Thunderdome.
there for that whole fucking thing. Now what he went through is what everybody else is going through, because they're seeing all their content that they've been making, all this shit, and they're like, what the fuck? This is not the game I want to play.
Yeah.
This is not the game I'm good at. This is not the game I don't want to have to
It's all
relearn this whole
making
game.
sense right now. You guys! This is
What?
why I'm having a good time and you guys are having a terrible time. I play cover shooter
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
in
well, duh.
Division 1.
Yeah.
you
That's
guys-
what I told you. I didn't told you that. I said that's why I didn't call you a farmer for that reason. I called you a farmer because that's what you do.
Yeah,
you
I'm a
like
P-
to you
yeah.
like to play in cover.
I will say
No, I'm a
the most fun
PvEVP player. I'm a DZ denizen. I lived life in the DZ. I've done it. I've been that
Yeah,
guy.
but you still do it in cover. You do all of that shit in cover.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You love it,
he
and I applaud the game make it for you. I
The
applaud them for
game
that.
came back to me. The meta's mine now.
Exactly.
You guys are fucked.
No, I'm not fucked because I'm gonna learn to be better than everybody and their fucking mother, and that's it.
Yeah, you can't blame P2 for that. He's preparing for Division 2, man.
Yeah, but he
the
was
thing
preparing
is-
from 1.3, I think. I don't know. I didn't know him until 1.8, but you know,
Here, roll back this guy. Guys, get away from the checkpoint because they're all gonna be rolling in to fight us.
yeah, you're
They
right.
put out all those videos telling people. They came out on camera. They're like, yeah, it's a cover. We're fucking it up. We're making
Cover-based
it
shooter, and it's
different.
and the DZ is
It's not gonna be that.
PvEVP. I quoted them on it.
And what
They said
what-
that. You're right, because I did make a video on that. I remember.
When they said that, people thought it was a joke, and now they're like, "Well, shit, this isn't the game." Whereas what they could have done is, I'm falling through the floor. I'm falling through the floor. I'm in the
Yeah,
floor.
you're gone.
There you
You're
go.
gone.
You did it on that same exact piece of cover
I
before.
did it on the same
Why did you
spot.
touch it?
I didn't know I was here. I didn't know. Oh, I'm back where I was.
Or at least I
Let's
can
see if it
send the
works on
devs that clip.
Oh, I'm falling through.
Stop!
Oh,
Those
so-
pieces are bad. Stop it.
Okay, I'm back up. I found out how to. Okay, it's when you're on that cover, and as soon as you hit that cover, you ADS.
Okay, I got
So
you.
don't do that. But what
Let me
people
try.
could have done is started playing Division 1 as if it was a cover base, because there's plenty of cover based builds. There's plenty of ways to play the game like a cover based shooter and have fun. But people didn't because they like their face tank, and that's fine. But don't be shocked when the game comes around and you're not ready for it. You know,
Yeah.
they've had months now to be like, okay, this is gonna be a cover based shooter. Let's dive into Lone Star. Let's dive into Big Owl. Let's dive into Deadeye. Let's dive
See,
into.
I needed this
all
from an
that
actual PC player because you don't understand shit until somebody else explains it to you, right?
Well, no duh, yeah.
At least I'm not the person that's gonna say, "Nah, I'm always fucking right." You know what I'm saying? I could take.
No, I
constructive
mean no one's right. And I mean everything we're saying could be bullshit too. But
No, but you make the point. You make the point saying that if you don't know, and you're just bad at the or you're bad at the game's mechanics, and that's why you're mad because a lot of people do that. I can't fucking play this game and they rage.
what's
Right.
that dude? What's that video you sent me? What's that guy's name?
Player
That
behind you,
hates
P2.
P2H?
Yeah.
Oh, we got players, yeah.
I'm moving back. I just want my stuff
Yeah,
to
just get line of sight on the rope and don't engage. Just line of sight on the rope. Don't engage unless they go for the rope. Do what you gotta do. Oh, this dude is right here.
They're rogue. dude.
Yeah.
How can you not engage?
It's fine. I mean, engage as needed. Just fucking.
Where are they at? I can't see. Oh, they're behind me? What
Yeah,
the
they're
fuck?
right here. They're on the rope.
I'm dead.
A nearby agent has killed another agent.
What's that dude's
the rope
name
out?
that you sent me the video
Heroes
of?
headed back.
Rope out.
Agent down.
I got him. I killed him. I killed one.
All right.
Nearby rogue agent killed.
XR10, that dude.
Yeah.
Got it.
Rogue agent.
That dude's
neutralized
trash at the game, and when he made that montage of him bitching about the game, because he was terrible at the game. He was playing the game like a dumbass. And he was playing it awful. He was bad. He made a montage of him sucking at the game. That's what he did.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's doing right now. They're making montages of them not understanding the mechanics, not understanding how the game plays, and saying it's trash because they get killed. Now they're getting killed by players that are probably scrubs or just started playing the game.
Did it go
but
out?
because they're coming at it from a completely new mentality, they're having
No,
success.
no.
rather than getting
I'm
caught up
actually
on
I'm
other
actually
stuff.
having success right now because
I'm not saying you. I haven't watched any of your videos on Division 2. I don't know if you're trash.
I
at the
just
game.
took out a whole fucking squad.
Yeah,
Look
nicely
at
done.
you.
You got
How'd you
one.
do it?
There's one in front of me, Mr. Meme. If you can
And I'm-
see me,
and
they're
I'm-
coming from my direction.
Oh no, all right, I'm coming. I just took out a whole squad knowing that it's a ticky tack type of game. You
Yeah.
gotta play your strengths. And I'm using a fucking sniper, which is gonna be a meta. I'm gonna show you guys that because I'm in this fucking
Well,
conversation. So guess
The
what?
thing is, it's meta because it's natural. It's
Yeah.
natural.
So what I did was I watch people who hate me, right? So XR10 is a dude who's really fickle with me because I used to give him the business pretty bad. Because he was a striker, a solo striker who would camp checkpoints, and he'd make montages of him camping checkpoints. So I made a point to pay him visits. And so he makes a new video, and it's Division 2, and he's getting reamed by the turrets because he's trying to spawn camp the checkpoints. You can't. And he's like, oh, this fucking game sucks. And then the only thing that is notable from his montage of sucking is when his team procs his rogue status and he steps outside and the turret reams him. That's a thing they need to fix. I thought that was worth noting, and I already thought that was an issue to begin with that they would have fixed, and would have seen coming as an issue, but apparently they didn't.
Extraction called.
So hopefully they patch that.
But see, when something good like this happened just now, when I just took out like 3 guys just now, felt good.
Felt good?
It felt smooth, and I actually feel like
you knew what you were doing.
I knew what I was doing, but explaining it to me versus just forcing me upon it, the devs didn't explain this shit because they're not fucking PvPers. I'm PvPers. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
They're not. They never will be PvPers, and they can't explain it the right way. So when you just said the mechanics of it has to base you around being in cover. Now that I'm looking at it like, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually being in cover, hitting him one time, tapping him. Once he gets startled, he gets scared.
I believe not
They
one
explain how,
developer,
man.
not one developer is PvP, bro. They don't play PvP.
They're going ham over there.
Let them go ham. I got their stuff. And then and they didn't explain how bad of a teammate you guys were. So no, they didn't explain it. Punch,
No,
I'm
they
sorry.
did. They made a whole trailer on it. They made
Yeah,
a
they
whole trailer on
gave
how
you
bad
the
it was.
first trailer
You
they
said how
released at
fast
the
they are.
DZ.
Cinematic
You see how
trailer. They
fast-
paid editors and
They
videographers.
paid people.
They paid people to tell you how bad of a teammate we were, and you
Yeah.
didn't get.
Yes.
You've shared
never
that
believed
video
it.
multiple times, and
I
you're still
didn't
not picking up
know.
on the concepts.
I got it now.
Why didn't you believe
Yeah.
them?
I'm out. I'm gonna let
You
you
think
guys
this is
do
a
your
fucking
thing,
game?
And I'm yes, yes, yes. I do think this is a game. What? Yes, I do.
I think they're on
I'm
the
paying
rope
money
over
for
there.
it. I'm not sitting in front of a fucking computer screen. This is a game.
Who is that on the rope over there? Is that? Oh,
Who the
X-Palo is friendly. He wasn't earlier, but he's friendly now. Tay TV is also an unfriendly but currently
Oh
friendly.
shit! There's a bunch of NPCs right here. Yo, what up?
Mechanics are real simple once you learn it. I still don't fucking like the mechanics behind it though. Like how
But
slow
guess
shit-
what? Guess what? Once you get this game and you level up through the story mode, getting level 30, you'll know the mechanics pretty damn well,
Oh yeah.
and you won't have a problem.
Is there some?
Yeah,
they
Seeker
been-
Mines are a big deal right now. They do a lot of damage. But none of
They're
my
waiting.
gear boosts Seeker
I got
damage.
this shit. I'm out.
They basically said adapt but don't play the game, bro.
Yeah.
Adapt or don't play the game, and that's what my audience doesn't like, and I find that unfair. Don't be that type of guy. You know, that's the dickhead
Are
move.
you
Cause now
talking
you
about?
just
You talking about the developers?
yeah, they just said adapt or
Nah.
don't play the game.
I don't think they're dicks because they spent an entire Division 1. I would say Division they listened to their community and adapted to their community and catered to their community
They need
so
to add-
damn much, more than any other game I've ever seen. And the
I didn't need
community
to add a
still
crouch
shit
button.
all over them.
They need to add a crouch button. I'll stop sitting on the devs.
You talking about like Wildlands?
Let's say hello. Oh, you
I got
used
that.
the
We
VoIP
got-
hello. How are you?
Hello. Did they fix? Is the VoIP still native
Helos
off?
headed back.
Yeah, it's still like if you
Yeah, it's
Why are you
native on.
leaving?
I don't have anything on me. It's not worth us talking to each other. You guys just extract.
Hold on,
Oh,
there's people,
players
there's
just
people rogue.
fucking
There's
killed
people
me.
rogue. Let's go fuck them up.